Least common multiple. So to find the least common multiple, we are looking for the smallest number that a set of numbers will go into. Now, they don't go into them the same amount of times, but they will go into that same number. So if you want to pause this to read over this blueprint for helpful information, please do. Let's move on. So I'm going to pick, let's do D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each one of these numbers and I'm going to write them in the prime factorization form. Give me a second. I'll get my handwriting going. Okay, so I have 7, I have 9, and 21. So 7, it's already prime. It's just 1 times 7, so I'm going to leave it alone. 9 is 3 times 3, which is written as 3 squared. Because there's 2 3's right here been multiplied together, that's the same as writing it 3 squared. Now I've got 21, it's 3 times 7. So to figure out what's my least common multiple, I need to take each base and list them once. And what is a base? The base is the number raised to some power. And the power could be 1. The power can be 1,000. But anyways, you get the point. The base is the number when raised to a power. Now, if it has a 1 power, we don't write it on there. It's just known. So if I wrote that 1 on that 7, there's no need for it because we know that that's what that is. That's the first power. Anything bigger than 1, we would put it on there. All right, so now I'm going to write each base once. And sorry, my handwriting's getting a little crazy on me, so let's try this again. All right. All right, let's do this again. So I got least common multiple. So I'm listing each base once. I have a 7 and I have 7. They're both to the first. So I'm going to just pick it don't matter. Let's pick this one. I have a 3 and a 3 squared. I want to pick the one with the highest power. Okay. So if I have more than one option on that base, pick the one with the largest power. So now I got 7 times 3 times 3, right? 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. 7 times 9 is 63. So 63 is my least common multiple that all 3 of these numbers will go into, just different amount of times. So let's do F right quick. So I got 24, I got 8, I got 6, and I got 20. 24, we can write, let's start off at 2 times 12. Well, 12 is not prime, so let's keep going. 12 is 2 times 6. All right, 6 is not prime. Let's keep going. So I'm going to bring my 2's. And then let's factor out the 6. It's 2 times 3. All right, I didn't give myself enough room, so let's write our answer up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 2. So I'm going to write it 2 cubed times that 3 to the first. Now, let's do 8. 8 is 2 times 4. 4 is not prime, so let's break it down. We know 4 is 2 times 2. And since there's 3 sets of 2's here, we got 2 cubed. 6 is 2 times 3, and they're both to the first. 20 is 4 times 5. 4 is not prime, but 5 is. So let's break 4 down. 2 times 2 times that 5, which is seen as 2 squared because there's 2 of them multiplied together times 5. Now let's list our base once. So I have a base of 2. And let's see, there's a cube here, and the first and a square. We're going to pick the cube. Just one of the cubes is fine. And then I have a 3 to the first power and a 3 to the first power. So I'm just going to pick one. And then I have the 5 to the first power. So now 2 cubed is 8. 8 times 3 times 5, which is 24 times that 5. Right, and now I have 24 times 5 gives me 120. So my least common multiple here is 120. And it's the number that all these numbers will go into, just not the same amount of time. So that's finding our least common multiple.